Well, hello, Pat. The West Midlands Police a short time ago released that statement, as you mentioned, that brothers Finley and Samuel Butler and their cousin Thomas Stewart were pulled from the freezing cold water and rushed to hospital, where 8-year-old Finley and 11-year-old Thomas died a short time later. Of course, we already know about 10-year-old Jack Johnson, who tragically died on Sunday alongside them as well. Of course, he wasn't related to them or a friend with them, and he just rushed in when he saw they were in trouble and tried to save them, and he ended up losing his life as well. Of course, yesterday we heard the tragic news that we'd lost the 6-year-old involved in this incident. That of course was Samuel Butler, the brothers. So really devastating circumstances here, that one family has lost brothers, and of course their cousin alongside them as well. We've also had words from the parents. Their parents said that as a family we are devastated at the loss of our beautiful boys Tom, Finn and Sam in such tragic circumstances. We would like to thank the emergency services for all they did in rescuing the boys, and the community for their support. It's been overwhelming. We'd like to pass our condolences on to Jack's family at this very sad time. Thomas's brother also paid tribute to him and his cousin ahead of the sad news that Sam had died. He wrote that Thomas was such a lively little soul. He had a big heart for such a young kid, and he was so beautiful. He loved being outside, playing with his mates. I love you, Tom, big bro. We'll take care of the family, and I will see you soon. And this is so devastating for this community. Of course, those 3 boys that we knew that we'd lost earlier in the week, it's almost like this community feels like it's having to go through the same grieving process again as we learn of the passing of that 6-year-old boy as well. Throughout the week, messages of support for 6-year-old Samuel were coming through, saying things like keep fighting, carry on. Unfortunately, we learnt yesterday that fight just could not be won. There's so many people that have come here to pay tributes, people from all over the county, not just from this area. We've had people from Stafford today, people travelling from Coventry, people that have just got children and really feel somehow connected and so close to this tragic incident, because many people here have said we used to play on lakes as a kid, we used to do exactly the same thing, and this is what makes this incident so tragic as well. The police operation here has now ceased. That's now concluded. Of course, we knew that there are underwater operations, diving operations going on, because there were differing witness statements that the West Midlands Police weren't sure whether were correct or not, so they were doing underwater diving to make sure that that reported 6 children involved wasn't the case. Now that we know of the passing of the 4th child, we now know that those police operations have now concluded. The lake has been back open to the public today, and many members of the public who have laid tributes have gone down to the lake to have their own moment of solemn reflection.